Enchanted to meet you. I am Luno.
And I'm Sunny.
I have a good feeling about this.
So let me see here. In your letter, you said you're having some trouble with your parents. You think they are, what did she call them, Sonny?
Monsters.
Right, monsters. And what makes you think your parents are monsters?
Well...
Ooh, wow, you ain't kidding.
Our parents are monsters.
Yes, I know.
The Oracles are two of my favorite characters. I love the sort of that playful yin and yang relationship they have. Was that something that was always in the script, or did that kind of come out of recording sessions along the way?
He was a part of it long before I was. And this is the first time I've ever met my dearly lovely Nathan. So yeah, I mean, maybe it was inherent in the script, but my affection for this man goes way before the script.
and it's a mutual admiration society. You know, there was, you know, they. I'll tell you a secret. They said to me that they're sort of a couple.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I got that.
If you get my drift.
Yes,
I mean,
do.
Nothing graphic, but they're they're two.
They're in the woods, they're in the far pines.
They're two they're two male oracles who live in the forest in a mushroom house, and I mean that in the nicest way.
They love garlic bread too.
And they love garlic bread and lasagna.
Pasta.
You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yep.
this is sort of a common law marriage, I think. But but yes, they're the oracles of the sun and the moon. So they're
Isn't that interesting though?
Yes,
that they would choose
Sunny and Loony.
Yeah, well, of course, but they would choose queer people
to be oracles,
to be the sun and the moon.
Yes,
to lead the universe.
That's right.
I mean, I not all jokes aside, but like
No.
I think that's kind of.
I think so too.
Yeah, it's kind of beautiful that way.
It is
and
beautiful.
We still are,
and
we
I
still
picked
do
up
this.
on that certainly, and that was and I loved it. Obviously, in the story, you guys work as kind of guides for Elian, and I'm curious who have been oracles in your career, mentors or guides you've turned to for help throughout your fabulous careers.
Okay, well, so not to rehash this again, but you know, I've watched this man's career for so long, and I don't know if you did it on purpose or out of necessity or however you curated it, but it was, you know, I looked to you several times for a way to move forward because if this is going to sound like an insult, Nathan, but you house a skill set that is very unique and unlike most men, and you know, people often didn't know quite what to do with me either. And so, you know, when I happened upon you in Guys and Dolls and what you offered, of course, all the other things that you offered, but that was my first encounter with you. It just was so, I don't know, I just was like, oh, this is a way forward, just to go and do the damn thing. So that is my answer.
Oh,
That's really special.
Thank you.
Full
That's
circle.
very sweet of you to say. I would say, you know, Terrence McNally in my life, who was a very close friend and mentor and early champion of mine as an actor. He's really sort of changed my life with his work.